Sitting on the roof, randomly looking at the sky, did you ever see yourself questioning, are we the only ones in the universe? Is Earth the only planet with living organisms? Well, no need to worry, because this question has been raised by a huge number of people. This question has kept scientists on their toes for centuries, and to date, it remains unanswered. Do aliens exist? If so, where are they? Well, one way to explain that is the Fermi Paradox. According to the Planetary Society, Enrico Fermi, an Italian-American scientist, developed the Fermi Paradox. He is reported to have come up with the notion during a casual conversation with co-workers over lunch in 1950, when he remarked, "Where is everybody?" Given how young our planet was in comparison to the cosmos, he wondered if we should have anticipated someone to visit us by now, but there was no indication that this had ever happened. Fermi died 4 years later, in 1954, so he didn't have much time to think about it. However, his hypothesis has spurred entire branches of inquiry, like the quest for alien intelligence, in the hopes of solving the challenge. The Great Filter is one possibility for resolving the Fermi conundrum. Robin Hanson developed the Great Filter in the 1990s, and it is one of the most prominent Fermi Paradox solutions. The Great Filter is defined as a difficult task, or threat that removes most, if not all species, that face it. Imagine the evolution of life as a stairway, with each step representing a new obstacle that each species must conquer. To give you a sense of what these levels entail, consider the following problems that any species must conquer in order to achieve the status of really sophisticated, space-faring civilization. A planet must first be livable. Second, life must emerge from dead chemistry, typically in the form of unicellular organisms. Third, prokaryotes, simple cells, must develop into more sophisticated cells, eukaryotes. Finally, cells must collaborate in order to create complex, multicellular creatures. If the Great Filter idea is correct, the filter might be either ahead of us or behind us. If the filter is behind us, then breathe a sigh of relief because we are extremely lucky to be alive. However, start fretting if the filter is ahead of us. Let's look at the most basic scenario first. The filter is behind us. People have always thought mankind is unique, but if the Great Filter is indeed behind us, being unique isn't enough. We'd be out of the ordinary. It's very plausible that life is so scarce because of a single cellular growth phase. A hunter cell opted to consume another cell back, when cells were the most intricate objects in our small little universe. Instead of absorbing it, they coexisted with it. The hunter cell was able to evolve a little and became a eukaryote, while the smaller cell became a mitochondria, because it didn't have to focus on pure survival because the cell within it provided energy. The crux of the issue is that the cell's decision to not absorb the other cell and continue feeding was a complete stroke of luck. Given that it only happened here once, it's extremely likely that this has never happened on another globe. It's now time to talk about the knee-shaking option. The filter is in front of us. We may not be the first intelligent culture to reach our current level of development. In reality, there might have been thousands of civilizations with similar accomplishments to ours, and we aren't particularly unique. We have yet to see any proof. Keep in mind that this hypothetical occurrence is known as the Great Filter, not the fragile, ineffective filter. Even if a disaster happened, life would almost certainly persist in some form or another. Humans may die or be relegated to the evolutionary backwaters, but life would continue. As a result, this filter would have to be so strong that it destroys everything. Finding the remnants of any advanced civilization would be the worst-case situation, if this idea is correct. No news would be the finest news we could possibly get. Dead oceans and empty worlds would be fantastic indications of humanity's future. Do like and share if you like the video. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel for more such interesting content. Thank you. See you in the next video.